Hi. For episode 113 Tip of the Week, this is demonstrating safe mode. For today's demonstration, I am utilizing my Pixel 7 Pro running Android 13 QPR2 Beta 2.3. In the way of the TTS engine, I am again utilizing the Google Speech Services. The whole idea of doing this demonstration of the safe mode actually came to me because of an email that we got. And basically, someone had some funny thing going on with their phone, and thus, in a way to track down what the problem might be, I think we need to show how to run your phone in safe mode. So let's think of this like running your Windows computer in a safe mode. I do want to mention here in passing that running the safe mode does not stop your screen reader from reading. In other words, if you're using TalkBack, I cannot say categorically as to whether or not this will stop your confused screen reader. That's the G-Show, or like Austin would like to call it, Joshua. I think it will be disabled because what safe mode does is basically stop every third party from running. In other words, disable that, and they will be restored once you restart your phone again. That's what I am demonstrating today. So let's go ahead and show you how you go about running your phone in a safe mode. As I indicated, I'm using my Pixel 7 Pro, so I'm going to be holding down both the power and up volume keys to bring up the power menu.
Phone options. Emergency.
We heard phone options, and the first thing we heard is emergency. Now below that emergency is the power off button. That's the button we need to interact with. I'll put my finger down and touch that particular button that says power off button.
Power off.
Here is my power off, but we're not powering off. Instead, what we're doing is to long press, in other words, double tapping and holding the power off button. So we tap twice, but on the second tap, you hold that finger in place and that pops up a menu. That's the long pressing. I will now long press, that is, double tap and hold that power off button.
Reboot to safe mode. Do you want to reboot into safe mode? This will disable all third-party applications you have installed. They will be restored when you reboot again.
That's the dialog we got when we long press that power off button. And then to the right of that, about a couple inches down, are the cancel and OK button. Now, I do want to mention here in passing that I'm using something called Reflector 4 in recording my audio from my phone. And so if I just tap on OK, it will disconnect from Reflector 4 and will force shut the app, and I'll be losing this recording. So before I tap on OK, I'm going to disconnect or pause this recording or stop this recording and then resume from here. Now, here I am recording using my Windows recorder, and you're going to be hearing my phone not close up as it was earlier.
Do you want to reboot into safe mode? This will disable all third-party applications you have installed. They will be restored when you reboot again.
Okay, and like I said, moving down, we got a couple buttons, one to the left, the cancel, and the OK to the right.
Cancel button.
There's that cancel.
OK button.
And now I'm going to tap on OK.
Restarting. Progress bar. In.
We heard restarting progress bar in, and so it just stopped talking from there. I'm going to let it go ahead and come back up so that I will log on to my phone, and then we'll go back and continue. So meanwhile, I'm waiting for the phone to come back. I heard the vibration.
Talk back on.
And it's
Device
back
locked.
on.
Unlock for all features and data. System UI. Android beta program. This device is enrolled in the Android beta program. The program allows Android developers and enthusiasts to try out pre-release versions.
Well, you understand all of that, so I'm going to tap on OK.
OK. Device locked. Locks.
And now I'm going to input my PIN, so I'm going to pause it and then input my PIN and then resume from here.
Enter. Device locked. Device unlocked. PIN area. Home.
I just put in my PIN and my device is now unlocked. Next, though, what I'm going to do is to jump back to the Reflector 4 and continue this recording. I am now back using my Reflector 4 app. I do want to mention here in passing, though, that when you enable this safe mode, your phone gets placed in the airplane mode. I had to turn that off. Now, all my apps, all my third-party apps have been disabled. I'll show you what I mean. I'll move to my second page where I have apps rather than folders, and you'll hear that the apps are disabled.
Home screen 2 of 4.
And I'll put my finger down and move through some of the apps, and you'll hear that they are disabled.
Disabled NIV Bible Study. Disabled Home. Disabled Boost. Disabled Spark. Disabled Audio MP3 Editor. Disabled Sound Recorder Plus. Disabled Headphones. Disabled AlphaCast X. Disabled What 3 words?
As you can hear, my apps have been disabled, even including the Google Home app, because I installed the Google Home app and it's not a system app. And now that you have third-party apps disabled, you can see if you are still experiencing the problem that led you to running the phone in a safe mode. So, for example, if there are recent apps that you've installed, now you can try to narrow down which one it is. You can uninstall some of the recent apps that you think was causing the problem, or maybe install them one at a time and then reboot the phone back in normal mode and then see if the problem has gone away. But that's how you do that running of your phone in a safe mode, and that concludes the tip of the week. Thanks for listening.